Good evening. Hope you're alright. I hope you've made a cup of tea so you can have a chat with me. Sits tea. Thanks for stopping by again. You know, it's no fun talking to yourself, so you know, I'm glad for your company. Remember, we're all friends around here, so come in, get comfortable, shut the door, it's cold, take your shoes off. So today I'm going to be talking about being the change that you want to see in other people in terms of, you know, relationships, career, friendships, all that good stuff. You can't expect change and good things from other people if you're not willing to make that change yourself. And remember guys, it's always snitch season around here, and the only person I'm ever going to snitch on is myself, and I'm going in today. 60. So the first thing that I had to change in order to change my perspective and outlook and expectations in life is to change who I was as a woman. So I had to reevaluate the way I was towards other women. Meaning, for instance, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy a bit of a bitch every now and then, but I don't go in anywhere, I don't speak about anybody in such a negative sense. I don't engage in group chat, roasts, you know, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, I am human, I'm no saint. I do find myself screenshotting things, ready to have a laugh, and then I'll just delete it because, one, I wouldn't want that to happen to me, and two, it's just not very nice. How can I expect to be, you know, how can I expect to elevate women to be a part of the sisterhood? Because remember, I think that all women, I think we're all sisters, we're all connected, you know, we're all sisters. How can I expect to be part of that sisterhood if I'm here chatting pup about your dress? 60. You know, it's okay to have a giggle and a bit of a gossip and stuff, but I'm not gonna go in and dissect somebody's life and somebody's appearance or what they're doing. No, I ain't got time for that. It's just not healthy. It's taxing. So in order for me to be a better woman, I have to be good to my sisters, and I'm gonna save the roasts for Sunday dinner. I'm not roasting my fellow women, I'm not doing it anymore. Next, this may be a little subjective because there's no hard and fast rules for attracting a mate or a partner. However, you have to be a somewhat rounded person. You have to have something going on before you can have something going on with somebody else. Don't take your Devil Derek or your Sour Susan self to somebody else's life to you know, taint their gravy. No. Learn how to be a good lover on your own. And I'm not talking about masturbation. Don't be gross. But I'm talking about can you be happy on your own? Do you enjoy your own company? Do you have a problem trusting? Do you have a problem lying? All these kind of things. If you have to work on them before you go and project that onto somebody else. Be the lover that you want in somebody else. You know what I mean? 60. Yeah, my future lover needs to know how to make a cup of tea. But anywho, you know, just ensure that you have what it takes to make yourself happy as well as somebody else happy. Be the lover that you want to see in somebody else. Aww. In terms of career, right, I spent almost 11 years working in a supermarket. So the reason why is because I just said to myself, it's just a job, it's just a job. I was never going to climb up the ladder because excuse me, frog in my throat. I didn't want to climb the ladder. I did it one stage, I just didn't want to. But I was stagnant, I was waiting for change, and I thought something was going to happen. I just thought someone was going to walk into the supermarket one day with a, you know, come to the counter with their loaf of bread and just suddenly change my life. Hey, you should work in my company. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. You have to be the change. So if you want a career, it's out there. Be that change that you want to see in your career. Does it mean scouring the internet for a couple of hours a night? Yes, it does. Who remembers Thursday night in Birmingham? It was Evening Mail. Do you remember the Birmingham Mail? The jobs came out. Listen, if you have to pick up a newspaper to look for jobs, if you have to go on the internet, go to jobs fairs, go and see a careers advisor. As an adult, you can do those kind of things. Be the change you want to see in your career. You want a progressive career, so you have to be a progressive person. That was a bit of a tongue twister. 16. Friendship. So this is one thing that's quite dear to me. Now, I do think I'm a good friend, but I could be a better friend in terms of, you know, messaging back on time, being a little bit more proactive. I don't see my friends enough. Very busy at the moment. I don't have much spare time But once I'm able to regulate my time a bit better, I'm going to focus just whether it's 1 hour a week or it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's not about the length of time, it's about the quality of the time. Just, you know, put a bit more investment and time into my friendships, because as we know, good, strong, solid friendships, you know, it's part of a foundation in life. I'm so sorry, but there's a car outside and the guy's just come out the car in really short shorts and it's raining. It's safe to say that a good friend can have a huge impact in your life. I hope you all have at least one dear friend. I have a few. I have maybe 3 or 4, and I value them like family. I'm very lucky. Now I'm hoping that they feel the same way about you, the same way about me as I do them. Now in order for me to ensure that, it's for me to reflect the same friendship back. I don't need to hope then. If I know I'm proactive, if I'm giving them the same advice, or, you know, giving them what they give me, I can feel, yeah, I am that good friend. Do you know what I mean? And finally, just being the person that you want to see in other people. Things like holding doors open for people, saying thank you when you're in shops, just being gracious and having a nice aura. One thing I used to do, look down on the floor when I used to walk, and I used to make eye contact. Now I'm like, hello. When I look into people's eyes, I want them to feel me. I want to feel them. I want us all to be connected in a very positive way. I want everyone to just be happy and chilled and mellow. Now, how can people be chilled and mellow if I'm walking around all sour Susan, just Mardy Marcia? I have to be the change that I want to see in other people. I'm very, very, very conscious of saying thank you in shops, because I used to work in a shop and I know how irritating and disrespectful it is for someone to just be at the counter, you know, on their phone, thinking that they're royalty, not giving you that 30 seconds of human contact. Beware of those situations. Go out for a coffee with a friend, or a cup of tea, sips tea, for a Nando's. If you're just in their company, just be conscious of just put it down, just for 2 minutes, have that human connection. Hold the door open for somebody. Have a little conversation with the person behind the checkout in Tesco's. Have a little conversation with, you know, the little old lady that stood next to you at the bus stop. Just be very aware of who is around you and what you could do in that situation. Be the person that you want to see in other people. You know what I mean? Also, it's about what you say. If you want to hear positive things, you have to speak positivity. Think about the last conversation you had with someone who was moaning or just bitching or just being mardy. How did you feel? Because I know. And listen, remember, I'm snitching on myself. So I used to be a proper Mardy Marcia. So I'm thinking, how miserable were the people that I was talking to? You can't breed positivity in a negative situation, because what you're supposed to do with negativity, you're supposed to leave it. You're supposed to walk away from it. It's like you know, soil has to have the right pH, it has to have the right minerals in order to grow, you know, good crops. It's the same with negativity. You can't breed positivity. You can't breed good vibes from negative soup. I don't want negative soup. I want healthy, happy, positive carrot and coriander soup. See, I don't like carrot and coriander, but it's just an example. So be careful of what you say and how you say it, because it does have an impact. Be sincere. If you don't want to say, you know, oh hello, you look great today, don't say it. Just put a little smile out there. That's it. That's all it takes. You don't have to be false. You don't have to be fake. Just be genuine, sincere. Just as long as your aura it's giving off, you know, nice vibes. You're all right. You're putting it out there and you'll receive it back. Right, I'm off now. I've got loads of work to do, but, you know, thanks for stopping by. I've enjoyed the chat. I feel so much better. I hope you do too. Hope you have a good week. Hope you have a good week after that. Hope you have a good life. Hope you have a good everything. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. But yeah, have a good week, and I'll see you soon. But remember, stick the kettle on and have a cup of tea when you come and chat with me.